And still on the red chambers, as the Senate resumed from its annual recess, the Senate President, Akpabio, has urged members of the red chambers to set aside their personal differences, but should focus on issues that unite the country. The Senate President, while delivering his welcome address at the resumption of the 10th Senate, emphasized the need for senators to engage in open and constructive dialogue, cooperation, and the spirit of unity at all matters of national significance. Correspondent Kunle Ojo reports that the Senate President maintained that though there are concerns at the various levels of governance, noting that differing opinions are integral to the democratic process.
Evidently, there are some concerns at various levels of national governance. While dissent and differing opinions are integral to our democratic process, I urge us all to focus on the greater good of our dear nation, anchored on the pursuit of common good, interests of our constituents, and safeguarding our fledgling democracy. In the face of rising concerns on poverty, security, and public agitation, yearning for good governance, it is imperative that we set aside any personal difference, if any, and work together with renewed vigor in order to ensure that we, together with Mr. President, move the nation forward.
He urged senators to focus on the greater good of the nation, anchored on the pursuit of common good interest of the constituents and protection of the country's fledgling democracy. Akpabio further called on all members to commit their efforts and actions solely to advancement of the dear country Nigeria by demonstrating against all odds and sentiments.
We must remain resolute in order to surmount all the challenges economically, financially, and in terms of security. Our constituents look forward to nothing but this. Lastly, I want to encourage all of us to put the interests of our great nation first in every single contribution on the floor of this chamber.